I don't want the years to go on by without saying a word, without giving a try. How do I change? There's a scratch on my record, there's a skip in my step, and I can't remember everything that you said, and I don't wanna predict what comes next. Obviously, I had to promote my new song. If you haven't listened yet, be sure to. You know what? I'm gonna put my glasses on because this is serious. Which pair do I put on? I need my serious face. I can see you now. You're so beautiful. This isn't my typical video. I normally don't just like sit in my room and talk for the majority of the video, but that's what this video is today. So if you wanted a vlog, I'm sorry. That's not what this is. I wanted to come on here and talk about what being an indie artist in 2025 has been like for myself. I know not everybody's experience is the same, but just from talking to my friends that are musicians, my community, other creatives, TikTok has it has drained the creativity out of making music. What do I mean by this? I don't want to say forced, because I do have a choice in the matter. However, when the internet is your only platform to get your music heard, it does feel like you're being forced. TikTok feels like it's forcing musicians to crush their music into these really weird, kind of not digestible clips. And it works for the algorithm. But even the people that I think, oh my God, they have so many more followers, oh my God, their engagement is so high, the result that they are getting is not astronomically different from myself. And that doesn't mean that I don't have people that have found me on TikTok. I know many of you that are here have either found me from my YouTube channel that I've had for 10 years, my TikTok page, my Instagram, whatever the case. And I'm very grateful for that. However, I took a step back the week before my release of Deep End because it was just driving me insane. I've had this TikTok account now for a year and a half, and I've seen no noticeable difference from when I didn't have it to now having 2,000 followers on TikTok, which I know isn't a lot. I know that isn't a lot, and this isn't me coming on here saying, God, I wish I had more followers. I could give a rat's ass about how many followers I have on TikTok, but record labels care about how many followers you have on TikTok. Marketing teams care about how many followers you have on TikTok. And what's being asked of artists is astronomical these days. I literally just watched the Billy Joel documentary, and he goes, if you had hair longer than your collarbone, you were signed to a label. Like, it was easy. And of course, I'm not saying it was easier then, but it sure felt like the responsibility was on the record label and not the artist. I'm coming on here, and in 10 more years when I still have this YouTube channel and I'm still talking to myself in my bedroom, if this doesn't stay true, I will quit. Maybe. I will never sign to a major record label. I will never sign to a major record label. I love being a control freak and having the ability to do music my way. I don't care that the standard is every 6 weeks release a single, then your album. I don't care, because guess what? That's not how my artistry works. It doesn't fit into my life. If Spotify is going to pay me 0.003 cents per stream, then I'm going to take my time with the music I make, because I don't care. I just simply don't care. What I think holds true is making art that you love. If nobody heard it on TikTok, would you still like it? Would you still like it? I've never gone into a session being like, how will this perform on TikTok? And if that's how you're making music, I really think you need to reassess your values. TikTok has made me question if the amount of time, money, energy being spent on songwriting, production, mixing, mastering, creating the concept for a music video, executing the music video, editing the music video, if any of that has been worth it, because it gets 200 to 300 views. Right. Do you know what 200 to 300 people look like? There's independent artists here complaining about the fact, and I'm one of them. I am one of them. There are independent artists complaining about 300 views on TikTok when they've never played to a room of 300 people in their life. I have been one of them. I'm still one of them today, but I'm reassessing my values. So if you have found me from an app, all the power to you. Love that you're here.
This doesn't mean that I'm going to completely step away from TikTok, but if you've already seen the changes I'm making, I'm posting more long form content. I don't care. I don't care if it doesn't fit the algorithm. It's who I am. I like to talk, I like to yap, and if that doesn't fit TikTok's algorithm or the music industry standards, so be it. There is nothing that I believe in more than myself, okay? And I don't care if that sounds so narcissistic. The best advice I was ever given is if you don't take yourself seriously, how do you expect anyone else to? So I have been taking a step back from how I post on TikTok. I'm really making it a low effort platform because that's what it feels like, makes me not want to. I'm making it low effort. I am creating music videos for the sake of creating art that I'm proud of. And the more that I have this mindset, the more things that align with my personal taste are coming my way. This will all make a lot more sense if you tune into this channel on Wednesday afternoon at 12 p.m. There might be something here. There might not. If you subscribe, maybe you'll find out. Not too sure. But with all this being said, I want to say thank you. I've had this YouTube channel for 10 years. You guys have seen me from the ages of 13 to 23. And there's 2,000 people on this YouTube channel, which I don't even... I'm sorry for bombarding you for the last 10 years. But so many of you from YouTube have bought my merch, have come to a show, have commented on literally every single video, and that means more to me than how many followers I have on TikTok or how many likes something gets. I wish the music industry valued artistry more and not the numbers on social media, because social media is fading away. People don't engage with it the same way that they used to. People are craving real life connection, and talking to you like this feels way more real. I've already made a vlog of doing a get ready with me where I talk about how I made Deep End. And like I said, if you stay tuned and you subscribe, maybe there will be something here on Wednesday afternoon at 12 p.m. Maybe. You'll have to subscribe to find out. Anyways, love you guys. Thanks for listening to my rant.